Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first live broadcast. Today, 23rd day of the month. So the bottom line for all of you is this. You got a week until your business is done for the month. It's all about conversation. You have unlimited access to people. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, preventing you from rank advancing by the end of the month. Nothing. You have unlimited access of people to talk to. And at the end of the day, it's always going to come down to conversation. Who are you talking to? You'll be talking to 5 people a day, 10 people a day. All you need is a simple profile page on Facebook or LinkedIn. All you need is the Facebook phone app, the LinkedIn phone app, and an hour or 2 a day. And you could be bringing people into your business on a daily basis. So it comes down to conversation. Today, the fastest growing top earners in your business will tell you they owe their success to my formula and scripts. We're going to dive into some accounts today, and we're going to show you exactly how it works. They teach this to everyone that comes into their business. And that's the most important part of this process because it's all about duplication. Bring somebody into your business and help them achieve success right away. Right away. The simplicity and ease of teaching this to everyone that comes into your business ensures immediate duplication. That's going to drive excitement, motivation, and rapid rank advancement deeper into their organization, your organization. Everyone follows the formula and scripts because they enable them to enroll new distributors and customers into their business in less than an hour or 2 a day in 4 steps. Create your profile. Connect with perfect prospects. Communicate with them and close the ones that clearly need what you have. It's like reaching into a bowl of candy and pulling out the green M&Ms. And then teach the steps. And you're on your way to becoming a top earner in your business. So what we're going to do today, and at 1 o'clock, we have a special mastermind broadcast. We're going to demonstrate how the process works. Now, for those of you that are students, let me change screens. And I'm logged right now. I'm logged into Robin's account. Now, every day, let me unmute Robin for just a minute. Okay, Robin, give me one more.
Heather Anders.
Okay. So Heather is open to new opportunities. So this person just wrote back. Okay. So all you have to do is just put your mouse here, go like this. She sees that you see it, and she sees that you read it. So let's take a quick peek at Sylvia. Registered nurse. Open to remote work. So the first thing you want to know is, what are you currently doing? Okay, so the question is, what's she currently doing? And we're going to pop that over there. She's there right now. Now let's look at the other person. So here's Heather. Whoops. So here's Heather. And she's a senior director. Stopped working in August. All right, so the question is going to be, what do? I specialize in mortgage compliance. And notice that she also worked in Avon for 3 years. Well, so basically, you want to have an end result in mind when you're talking to somebody like this. First, why did she leave her last job? Why'd you leave your last job? Let her tell you. Then you could come down and you could say, I noticed, and you can pay her a compliment, say, you've certainly got an interesting background. I noticed that you worked in Avon for 3 years. What prompted you to do that? What was your motivation for getting in it? What happened? And it's basically that simple. You move the conversation along. Now, Lavina, if somebody is reaching out to you and they're trying to sell you something, and you're going to get a lot of that. Basically, what you're going to do is thank her for sharing the information, and you don't get into a discussion about it. Instead, how long have you been doing it? You never want to get into a conversation with someone about what they're trying to sell you. All about conversation. How many people are you talking to? At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. So let's see what we got. Okay, Carrie, Debbie, Carrie hasn't replied, which is okay. We need to reach out to her again. And let me just jump in here really quick. Now we come over to the messages, you're going to notice that Debbie has the new messaging feature. Okay. So what you want to do now, this was Friday. She didn't answer the question. Now, the bottom line is, Debbie, we need to keep the conversation going. You asked her about that. Ask her another question. You don't have to do it over the weekend. Go back, and this was Friday. Send her one today about possibilities. Send her one about, again, about dreams. All right. Now, come up here and look at the message area. So James has the old messaging feature. It's changing. Let's look at Nancy. Okay, first, rule number 1. Every time you send somebody a message, you respond and end the response with a question. The reason that you change your birthday is to give you an opportunity for the person that sees it, that wishes you a happy birthday, to restart the conversation. So she wished you a happy birthday. Then you can thank you very much. And then you ask the question. So she's open to work. Love this, James. I really appreciate you having an off day. I needed this. Every question, okay. So what's wrong? What's her off day?
Hey, Max.
James.
Yeah. She's kind of an interesting case because you need to see what she posts also. She posts almost every day about being positive, about wanting, working, about being salesy, that sort of thing. She posted day before yesterday another that she was having a down day. When I started the conversation with her, she was out of work. She had just lost her job and she started her own deal. And before I could move on, transition her, she got a job. So I've been staying kind of in touch with her, but I'm staying with her, in touch with her in that vein. But I think she just lost her job again. So it sounds like she's out and looking for something else. See that top one, boss of me, myself, and I, that is her starting her own business. And yeah, I should have responded more to the birthday thing. I did drop the ball there.
Well,
but she's been since that post, since the May 222. She was in the I don't know if it was actually the recruiting business, but she was in the placement business. It's not on here.
okay.
If you'll look at her posts, go to her activity and look at her posts, you'll
Right.
get a feeling for it.
Right, but see, here's the thing. Everything that you judge person by is not what you see in the posts. It's what's here. Because you'd have to go back, there are people, there's every kind of person that you can imagine on LinkedIn with every kind of agendas. You have no idea the background of a person. You have no idea what's going on. People are going to be open, they're going to be honest, and then, there are people that they have no social life. So this is their social life. They can go on here and they can chat with you, they can chat with somebody else while life around them, is going on. So we go back, this was December. Okay.
Yeah.
Why'd you leave your last job after 3 months? Okay. So she we moved to Georgia 3 months ago. Okay, so now, so what are you looking for? You've always done sales. Okay, so when you go back and you look at these things in retrospect, you can always think of, well, man, I should have said this, I should have said that. So I'm not sure. Maybe I've only done sales. Okay, maybe it's time for a change. So you're picking up, well, what would you like to change to? Better question would have been, well, what are some of the things that you've sold?
Okay.
Okay, so what would you like to change to? Doesn't tell you. So you're asking a question that's maybe she doesn't know the answer to. You always want to ask people questions that without even thinking, they can answer. What kind of things have you sold? Anybody can answer.
Yeah.
Hey, so now what do you like to change? She doesn't tell you. So I'm not sure. But I think I'm going to get my business license. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to start the process. Okay. Now, again, no question. No
Keep
question.
going.
All right. Okay, see, so why did you leave Armor Express? And she told me. So you're asking her what kind of business would she like to start? So how is your new business coming? Do we know what kind of business it is? She said she was thinking of starting one.
I think, again, she's selling ballistic armor, bulletproof vests and that sort of stuff. And
All
then she got out of that, or wasn't doing very well or something. And she started in the placement business, but I'm not sure she's doing that anymore either.
Okay. When you've identified someone that is potentially a prospect for your business, then you either got a prospect, a good prospect, or a hot prospect. Now, if she's a hot prospect, you need to be communicating with her almost every day.
Ah, okay.
Every day, you need to be in their face. If they're a good prospect, well, so they're going on job interview. When somebody tells you they're going on a job interview, good luck. And then come back and find out, say, how'd the job interview go? This is all about relationships. And you have to remember that while you're messaging her, she's getting a dozen messages from people in your own company that are pitching her on this and pitching her on that. It's all about the bond that you create with somebody based on their perception of who you are and your understanding, your perception of who they are. So, every message that you send to somebody should come back and end with a question. The answer to that question is going to tell you, hey, is this somebody I want to talk to? Is this someone I want to continue to talk with? Because at the end of the day, you need to be talking to 5 people, preparing them to show them your business. At the end of every day, you need to be able to say, hey, I showed my business to 4 people today. Okay, you're all, for those of you that are in boot camp, the connect and the first 2 and 3 messages make the connection. Now it comes down to conversation, solid conversations where you're learning enough about the other person to know that this person is a serious prospect for your business. Now, the person we just looked at with Debbie, phenomenal prospect. Okay, so we introduced a bit, we hit her with the project launch script. She hasn't responded. Okay, so we don't sit there like a bump on a log waiting for her to come back and respond to that. We continue to send messages. We find other things to talk about. We find other things about them to talk about. And as we're learning more and more and more, listen, we ask the question, we put it in front of her. She knows it. She knows. If she chooses not to talk about it, or pick it up, it's okay. She knows. You know, years ago, when I was building a network marketing business, the tool you used was an audio cassette. You know, one of these big 8-track deals. So you had 5 of them. You give them to somebody and you create urgency. Say, listen, I know you're looking for ways to make some extra money. Watch this, because this could help you solve all your problems. But I can only let you have it for a day. I got 4 other people that I want to share this with. So you give them the tape. You call them up the next day. Mary, did you get a chance to look at the tape? No, you know, my husband Barry was in a car accident coming home from work yesterday. He's in the hospital. He's gonna be okay, but totaled the car. All right, so maybe she can watch the tape tomorrow. Or maybe, no, I didn't have a chance, you know, yesterday was busy, the kids, blah, blah, blah. So you call her back the next day to get a chance to watch the tape. And so their perception of the business is you hand out these tapes and then you call the people and you bug the hell out of them. Did you watch the tape? Did you watch the tape? Did you watch the tape? And they're thinking, as bad as I need to find something else, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. So so the deal is you can call them up, you know, the next day. How's everything going? You know, how's your husband doing after the accident? Whatever. You talk to people. Now, if you gave them a tape, you need the tape back. That's another story. But at the end of the day, it's all about conversation. And it's all about their perception of what the business is. Now, with Robin, she had a textbook conversation. She just came back from a company, a thing in Mexico. And so the person she's talking to is impressed. Wow, you went to Mexico. What's that all? And then she comes back and says, well, what do you do? It's easy to get people to ask you what you do. It's ridiculously easy. The thing is, you need to know enough about the person to where you know whether or not this, you know, you want to talk to them about the business. So have you ever approached Nancy about your business?
Not yet.
Okay, not yet. All right, so now is the time. All right.
Right.
So is she
That's what I
working?
was thinking.
Well, I mean, is she working? Is she working now?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know for sure. I mean,
All
I think she just within the last couple of days became out of work again. Just from the posts that she made.
Okay. So today's Saturday. So you come over here and you say, I hope you had a nice weekend. I hope you had a great week. Now,
Okay.
you track, LOL. So what? What's your employment status? All right, now you spoke to her on September the 10th. Well, today's the 23rd, so we're talking about 13 days. So we can say, I hope you've been well. Now, when she comes back and tells you, depending upon what she tells you, then it's time.
Okay.
In life, timing is everything. So I'm about to launch a project. Call it Senior D90. Because you want to find 2 people in your business. And folks, let me just stop right out here and say from the onset, we have a lot of people here that are in Melaleuca, but we have a lot of people that are here in other companies. The Melaleuca people have figured out the best way to learn from me is to speak up, to talk to me, to ask me questions. Debbie's not in Melaleuca, but she's also a coaching student. And you all benefit greatly by looking over my shoulder as I work with these people. All right. There's nothing. I mean, every month we do boot camps. So we're in the trenches. We're working with all of you and showing you how, frankly, simple it can be to build your business. LinkedIn is one huge party. All you got to do is dress up for the party and then start talking to people. And you keep the conversations moving as long as they're going in the right direction. You set yourself up to be liked, to be appreciated based on what your perception of who the other person is. You only want to talk to people that clearly need what you have, want what you have. I'm gonna, and so look at this. How is it working for you? Meh, it's okay. Meh. So you're talking to them. Aggressively seeking out the right opportunity. All right. So he recently resigned from an inside sales opportunity. That was in December. Okay. So it's not it's last December. What has he been doing for work? Oh, he's available on his mobile. I'm going to pop out of your account for just a minute. And let's zip over here. every day, Monday through Friday, you want to be successful in your business, you need to be talking to 5, 10 people every day about your business.
Max, sometimes I can't get responses from 5 people.
Well, no. It doesn't matter that they respond. They don't have to respond. You put stuff out. That's all. That's all. You keep putting stuff out. And if it's the right stuff, these people come back. If they don't come back, okay, you work with the people. I'm going to jump back into your account before we're done. But we have some new faces here. I just want to come down here and let's see. Every time I see a new name, so here's Felix. And so Felix, all right. So Felix, was that you that I brought up here? Is that you?
Max,
Yes,
can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine.
Hey, I just want to say this is fantastic. You know that? Fantastic.
Well, I'm glad you think it's fantastic.
It is. Very good, very good.
So Felix, is that you? Are you on LinkedIn?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
I said,
I'm driving right now.
That's
Go
all
ahead.
right. Do you have a profile on LinkedIn? I was trying to find you.
No, I don't have a profile on LinkedIn. I haven't set it up. The only
Okay.
thing I have is Facebook.
Let's see if we can find you on Facebook.
Yeah.
So Felix, what business are you trying to build?
Well, I'm trying to build 2 businesses. One is Melaleuca, and then I just started a real estate business flipping houses. So I'm going to use this system to find sellers and buyers.
Are you trying to sell houses?
Yeah, well, actually, my main concern is to find sellers, people that are selling houses. Maybe they're foreclosed or they just need to get rid of it, and so I can flip them.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's come over here.
Yeah, I think you went in there, right? Yeah.
Okay, so Felix, let's see if we can bring you up.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
The last name you can use, I think, is Estremera. Yeah, it should be.
Now, I'm trying to use a search window on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
What's happening is right now it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, now I go over here to my home page. And again, okay, here, now I can search from here. So let's see. Pop your name in there. And
I'm trying to see which one.
well, if you're driving, I don't want you to run into crash into somebody.
Yeah, I just need about 1 more minute. I should park here.
Okay, so I'm looking at there's a picture of you. It looks like it's sitting in a your cover
Yeah,
is
that's me.
that's
Yeah,
you.
that's me. That's me.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna now see the interesting thing here. is your settings are off.
Yes.
So for example, if I wanted to reach out to you and connect with you, I can't. I could follow you,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't want to be followed. You want connections. Connection.
Okay.
That's the first part. And it doesn't look like you're very active here on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I also have a ministry, and I put biblical teachings on Facebook.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow you. And when you get a chance, reach out to me, connect with me. And we'll help you move through this process. So, by the way, Felix, how'd you hear about me?
Well, I got you on the YouTube. You got some very good courses on YouTube, and I got hooked. Okay. So, and then I saw the opportunity to get into a boot camp, so I said, let's go for it. That's how I spoke to Miss Santa yesterday. She called me.
Hmm? Well, I got to tell you something. If you're in boot camp, if you think this is good,
Yes.
wait until you get into boot camp, okay? Because we're gonna rock your world and take it to a whole new place. Let me come down here. There was somebody else that I saw. Yeah, here he is. Let me go back over here to LinkedIn. Let me see. CEB. So we got Zebulon Hughes. Let me unmute him. And so we have looks like one of two potentials. You see yourself here? I've unmuted you.
Can you hear me now, Max?
Yes, I can.
Okay. You asking me if I'm in here?
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you have a page? Are you on LinkedIn?
no, I'm not on LinkedIn because I don't have it. But I see you got Zebulon Huge.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Yeah, Zebulon Huge, third, Zebulon Huge, president. No, I'm not familiar with this one, Max.
Okay, are you on Facebook?
Oh no, I'm not on Facebook.
Okay. Well, my friend, you need to get on Facebook and you need to get on LinkedIn. What are you trying to market and sell?
Well, my main concern is to get Melaleuca off the ground and then continue with the real estate business.
All right.
So I'll be doing two of them at the same time.
Okay, you can do that. I'm going to give you a link to jump into our October boot camp. Let me just come down here. There was somebody else I wanted to say hi to. Where is
Thank
she?
you so much, sir. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. There she is. So I want to.
Hey, Max, how's it going?
Yeah, hi, Dee.
Just actually talking with Shelley right now about my scenario.
That must have been some check they sent you.
Holy, oh, yeah, I mean, it was. But then, of course, not doing the whole forefront first with the company that I sent it to. It's on hold right now, so.
Well, listen, let us know. Let's just pop over here because I've only got. Let's come back over here.
Okay, baby, come on.
Now, are you on? Wait a minute.
There's a D in there before the Z. Wait, before the A. DROZDA.
Right. Here we go.
I currently don't have a premium account. I'm waiting for when all this starts to reactivate all that.
Okay. Well, I tell you what I want you to do. Because you know, this law gets set up this week.
Mhm.
But what I want you to do is go into your LinkedIn profile and change the start date to International Wealth Achievers.
Okay.
Change it to October. So make it read October 2017.
Okay.
And what that's going to do is that's going to trigger all kinds of notifications about that. And let's come up here. And let's come in here and change your birthday to November the 15th. Or no, make it November the 10th.
Okay. Why? Out of curiosity, why 2 days later than what it is?
Well, because what we want to do, no, not November, October.
Okay.
So what we want to do is we want to generate some incoming notifications so that as soon as we do our first session, while I'm catching you up to date on everything,
Mhm.
well, you know what the birthday strategy can do.
I do, yes.
So we want to get that going over there. And there's a couple of things that we're going to change. But,
Okay.
I'm looking forward to working with you. This is going to be a lot of fun.
I'm excited too. I think I might have another avenue that I might just do PayPal here with something else and then figure it all out so that I can at least link up with you before the weekend's over.
Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll send you over in the message. I'll send you my PayPal information. You can just do it that way.
Okay. It probably won't be coming from mine. My partner has PayPal, so it might just come from him, but regardless, it'll be to you. So
Yeah, as soon as we get it, then I'll get you on the schedule. You know, Monday. Well, if you do it like today, I'll make room for you on the schedule on Monday, and we'll really start kicking it.
okay.
Right? I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the deal. I have a mastermind session that I normally reserve for just my coaching students. And I've opened it up today to everybody that's here. So check your email. You should have received a notice with a link to it. What we're going to do is we're going to jump in. We're going to continue to work with our coaching students, but I'm also going to answer questions. So let me put the link to it in the chat. There you go. And for those of you that haven't registered for boot camp yet, I'll put in the link for that. And like I said, we'll be back at 1 o'clock with a lot more detailed examples of how this works. But at the end of the day, folks, for all of you, this now more than anything else is the time. Let me pop it in the chat. www. Boot camp. And you could use the promo code best deal, one word, and it'll drop the price to $10 to $79. All right, all righty. So I'll see all of you at 1 o'clock. And I'll shoot you that information over on PayPal. And so until next time, best of luck in building your business, folks. God bless. And remember this. Between now and the end of the month, there's nothing to stop you from talking to 4 or 5 people that are going to be interested in your business. It really is that simple. And Dee, I'll send you that information over on LinkedIn. Talk to you in an hour.